There's a story about a tightrope walker, one of the best the world has ever seen. He performed breathtaking tricks high above the ground, every step precise, every movement controlled. Welcome to the Sebcast, where we turn our beloved stories on their heads, examine what history might have overlooked, discover anew, and grow together. One day he stands before a crowd and asks, "Do you believe I can walk across this rope with someone on my back?" The crowd cheers. Of course they believe. They've seen him defy gravity before. Then he turns to a man in the front row and says, "Climb on." Silence. Because believing is one thing. Trusting, that's something entirely different. Just like the tightrope walker in this story, Jesus invited Peter to do something risky, something that defied logic. And Peter did step out of the boat. For a moment he did walk on water. He was surrendered entirely, completely trusting. But then he looked down. He saw the waves, the wind, the danger. Fear crept in. He lost control. And in that moment he began to sink. That's when Jesus reached out his hand, caught him, and asked, "Why did you doubt?" Peter learned something important. True transformation doesn't happen when we cling, but when we let go. The most significant moments in life, the moments that change us, require us to step into uncertainty and begin to trust something greater than ourselves. Today, we talk about one of the hardest things a person can do: surrender. Let me stop you before you roll your eyes and think this is about giving up. Surrender isn't about giving up. It's not passivity. It's not throwing your hands in the air and saying, "Well, it is what it is." No, true surrender is something much more radical. It's like climbing onto a rope. For most of us, control is the currency of life. We plan our future, build our safety nets, and double-check the locks on our doors. If we plan smart enough, work hard enough, and pray diligently enough, everything will be okay. But then life happens. A phone call, a diagnosis, betrayal, an unexpected turn. And suddenly we realize something unsettling. We were never really in control. This is the moment when people must choose. Some cling tighter. They chase after more certainty, more rules, more control. Others do something different. They let go. Not recklessly, but in deep, deliberate trust. Trust that there is a greater wisdom at work. Trust that losing control doesn't mean losing everything. And here's the ironic truth. The people who surrender and release their white-knuckle grip on certainty often discover something unexpected. Peace, freedom, even joy. True transformation doesn't happen when we cling, it happens when we let go. So, do you believe the tightrope walker can carry you across? Good. Now, are you willing to climb on? Until tomorrow, take care.